All right, so today we're going to do a little product development. One of the things that we don't have a good product for right now is a really solid rib protector. A lot of our products are tops and they have some rib protection, but a lot of people have broken ribs or cracked ribs, and we need something that's more aggressive than that. So I've been thinking about how to do this and what makes sense for action sports. And so this is what we're working on. So right here we have our Ghost chest and back protector, which is a great piece, D3O back and front. And so what we figured out was this: we're gonna actually put a soft piece of Velcro right here. And the reason why we're gonna go soft side here, this is gonna allow us to attach a rib protector if you want to, but still use this without a rib protector. And one of the biggest issues with ribs is, like, depending on how tall you are, is going to depend on how tall your torso is. So everybody, even if you're wearing like this size of chest and back protector, you may need to adjust your rib protection a little bit. Having this long piece of Velcro right here will allow the rib protector to kind of adjust up and down based on someone's torso. So it really limits, or it really helps with giving us the ability to give people lots of options on how they really want it. So you can see here I've just literally taped some Velcro on here so we can get a feel for how this works. And then I've literally taped together some padding on how I'm kind of envisioning this from some old Demon products and old samples. And so like this is essentially what I'm thinking here. So you can put the rib protector on, it'll go around your ribs like this, and you can use the belt to tighten it in place. So I went ahead and had the drawings put together for this so we could make a sample. So the next step from this crude version was having an actual sample sewn up and delivered. So here's our first sample here. You can see that there's the prickly part of the Velcro here. What we're going to do on this is actually use a TPR rubber patch to go over the top of it, kind of like what we do for X-Connect right here. You can even use this rib protector just like this without the Ghost if you want to, and with the patch on the back here, it will keep it from snagging your clothes or whatever. But the way it would work on the Ghost here would be just like this. You put it on just like that, and then if I'm going to use this, I would put this on here, get my chest piece all figured out. But now I can Velcro this, I can move this up and down based on what feels good for me. And so I think this is actually going to be a good working system here. What we have to figure out next is what type of material we want for this. Right now we have some 2-stage foam in here, and I just need to figure out if we want something more aggressive or this is going to work. So anyway, early stages, rib development. Thanks for checking it out. Good morning, everybody. I wanted to go over the version 6. So this is our pants, shorts, men's and women's, and what makes our version 6 the best out there, and the difference between the 6 and the 5, specifically on the tailbone. So here we have the back side of the tailbone here, and actually we have a cutout right here. So this right here is our X-Connect system, right? This is a rubber patch. Underneath it we have Velcro, and this allows you to take the Velcro off and connect your shorts or your pants with your top, right? So the top has an X-Connect system, and it can connect here, and that enables full spine to tailbone protection. So that's the back side here. This is what we're looking at. You'll notice that this is a thermoformed, very flexible piece of padding here. Now, right under this resides our D3O right here. So we've got the orange D3O here, and then we've got the hard layer on the outside. And so this sits just like this under the short right here. And so you have this hard layer that is the first to impact, like the ice or, heaven forbid, a rock or whatever thing you're hitting with your tailbone. This is the first thing to absorb the impact. Then it goes D3O. Under the D3O, we have a piece of XRD technology. So this is the Rogers impact foam. And so this resides like that. Another layer of impact protection. And then finally, our fourth layer is a piece of comfort foam. And that resides like this, just like that. So essentially, as you're sitting down on this, you're sitting on this piece of comfort foam right under your butt right here. And then to top it all off, on our version 6, we have our TPS insert, which is right here. Now this is a removable piece, but what this does is, if you're like really a beginner or you know you're going to be sitting on your butt a lot, we have this removable piece that you can actually take in and out of the inside of your short, which adds an additional layer of comfort on the back side of your butt, tailbone, and even kind of like goes down your leg a little bit. So this is why our shorts and our pants are the best. We've actually thought through this. We actually snowboard. We actually test this stuff. And over the years, we continue to come up with better ideas, better technology. And really the idea at the end of the day is to make this a more comfortable experience for everybody and enables you to like progress without the discomfort of falling on your butt without pads. So there you go. There's our X Shorts version 6.